Imagine you have a day planned full of hiking a beautiful trail, only to have that trail lead to a landfill. No one would purposely choose this path, but it can feel this way if you once you realize the problems that face our trails. Today, I hope to convince you to help save our planet and our trails one hike at a time. Because if we don't make a change, then our trails could go from looking like this to looking like this. There's a popular saying that we all live downstream, which means that everything that ends up on our trails or that we litter on the ground can end up in our waterways and in our ecosystem. AmericanHikingSociety.org lists several threats that face our trails, and I've listed a few here, which include encroaching urban development, water degradation, human misuse and overuse, losing trail experience and solitude, damaging natural resource selection, and reduced wildlife in trail corridors, and it also lists many other threats that face our trails. According to NationalGeographic.com, which says, in short, that some of the best hikes on the planet are not here to stay. And in part due to politics that favor development over recreation. That in part would wipe out many of our trails as well as the ecosystems. There have been recently some attempts to conserve nature and our trails, but these efforts are not alone are not enough to save our trails. OutsideOnline.com tells us that President Trump signed into law a Recreational and Development Act and Conservation Management and Recreation Act. Now, the problem with this is that it focuses mostly on federal land and not our local trails. So it does not alone. It doesn't do enough to save our trails, and we can't rely solely on legislation to solve our trails problems. AmericanHiking.org says that our first step towards protecting the places that you love to hike is knowledge of the threats. So now that we have knowledge of the threats, some of the threats, we can begin to do some solutions. LeaveNoTrace.org says that 9 out of 10 people have no idea that of their impact that they have on the wilderness or the outdoors. And it also uses a common mantra that if you pack it in, you pack it out. But anything that you take on your hike or on your trip, it needs to leave with you and minimize the impact that you have on our trails and on nature. And you can also be proactive, which I put on here that you could take a bag with you, a small bag, and help clean up the trails as you hike. That would greatly reduce the impact that we have. And also, CleanTrails.org is a great place. You can join their online community or even adopt a trail. And another step is to use your local trails. By using your trails for their intended purpose, not only does it ensure that they are maintained, it also grows your relationship with with the outdoor community and with the trails, and just makes you want to take care of them that much more. One reason my kids are in the audience today is because it is important to me and for future generations that we protect our trails from these threats, so that they may enjoy all that they have to offer for future generations to come. So I've talked to you today about the problems that our trails face and many of the solutions. But the most effective solution is you getting involved. Actively taking time to make a change. So the next time you go out to enjoy the great outdoors, have the mindset to make a difference. Do your part, save our trails, and save our planet.